Alright, what's up guys? Basically, I'm gonna teach you guys how to just flat out get Mugen. It's nothing, too crazy. I'm gonna try to keep this video not to be like super long, so but it will be kind of in depth, but I also don't want to make it like super long. So let me guess, you probably looked up Mugen 1.1 download, and you probably just went here, went to the first download, you saw something, well, maybe not there, but yeah, you went here most likely, up, down, and you go to it, you extract it, open it up, and it loads real quick, and it looks like this, very bland. Go to it, only has 2 characters on here, and even if you added more characters, it's only like 12 slots, and basically that's not enough for a lot of you guys, I know. So basically what we're gonna do is we're just gonna install a screenpack, and again, because this Mugen, it looks ugly, so basically what we're gonna just go ahead and do is look up a screenpack that we're gonna want. I'm gonna do the Mugen Mega Mix Black Edition screen pack. I'm just gonna go to this first link, nothing too crazy. Scroll down a little bit until we find this manual download, and we'll just, I guess, download it here. Press download. I'm using the basic, Microsoft browser, so yeah, because I didn't have a chance to install Google, so we're just gonna go download, and it'll pop up. Just gonna save it there. As you can see, it's downloading, so we're just gonna wait for that to finish up downloading. And every screen pack is different, but this is essentially the screen pack that I'm gonna be using. So I mean, if you want to use a screen pack, you can just follow these exact same steps, and a lot of the steps I'm gonna be showing you also do apply to a lot of other screen packs. So yeah, we're just gonna wait for this to download real quick. As you can see, it's not even taking that long of a download either for you to do. It's just loading up. Alright, and as you can see, our download for it has finished. And we're just gonna go back to where I have that download saved. Hold on. One thing I forgot to mention, you need a software called M.U.G.E.N to basically do this, so I'm gonna go ahead and download that now. My apologies, guys. So yeah, so I guess there's also another part of the process of getting Mugen. I'm just gonna save this, and then yeah, it downloads. It's good though, because this is the thing that a lot of people skip when they go ahead, and yeah, just go ahead and install this. It says like a free trial and stuff, but yeah, it's not actually a full trial. It's just actually like, because you just do that, and associated with M.U.G.E.N, you do all of this, press OK, nothing too crazy, and then you're done. And yeah, that's all it takes for you to install M.U.G.E.N. It's not that hard. So again, we'll go back to our downloads, and now bam, we can open up that screen pack, and bam, here we have it. You just open it up, and basically we're gonna go into our folder where we have Mugen, and go to data, and we're just go ahead, get this screen pack folder, and just drag it in. Super simple, and bam, it should be in there. And we're gonna open it up, and always check and see if there's a readme file, because it'll you'll just, they might, have some stuff to tell you like what to do and stuff. So if they tell you how to like install it and stuff, you just go ahead and place in the data folder, and it will overwrite your Mugen.cfg. Yeah, so yeah, so basically, again, nothing too simple, so we're just gonna, follow with a set, you know. So we're gonna go to data and essentially find our Mugen CFG. Now if you're opening this up for the first time, it's gonna ask you what you want to open it up with. You can just select notepad and stuff, and it's not that hard. And we're also gonna go back to that readme file because it tells you exactly how to go ahead and install it, which it says right here. Place the folder inside data, inside the Mugen 1.1, and note that it will override the Mugen.chs. Please make sure your computer, all that stuff, and yeah, it's really not that hard, guys. So we're just gonna go ahead, you know, make sure everything's okay. Yeah, also make sure it's in OpenGL mode, so we're gonna go to find and just look up OpenGL. Make sure everything's in open render mode, OpenGL. So if we're already in that mode, so we can go ahead and close that out, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, if we go ahead and see, I'm trying to think on how to actually install this, but it's super simple. So yeah, now that's not the end of it, because if we open it up and we go ahead and see, it's still that bland Mugen. So like I said, we're gonna go ahead and change that. So what you want to do, open back up that Mugen, and I'm pretty sure you want to this motif right here, and it has Mugen data slash Mugen1 slash system DEF. And if we go and see that what they're talking about right here is Mugen1 is actually this folder right here that has Mugen1, and basically on there that's telling it, because this is like the default screenpack, and has to find the system.def. So basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna change and put this right here, Control C, and essentially what I recommend before we do anything is create a new folder to back it up, to make sure like you don't like mess anything up, back up. And we're just gonna copy this Mugen CFG file, Control C, back up, copy it, and yeah, just in case like anything happens. Now we can go ahead, go to rename, Control C, and go back into that Mugen CGF file, and where it says right here, we're just gonna change that, delete, and then make sure there's still that slash there. So as you can see, we're gonna just go ahead and save, and now we're gonna see what's looking like now, because I'm pretty sure that's what you're gonna go ahead and do. And as you can see, it's even taking a bit longer for it to download, and bam guys, you have a screenpack installed like that. Go to options, change up your options a bit, go back and go to training, so it's like Kung Fu Man, but we can change that because we're gonna go ahead next and add some characters. Now what you want to do to add some characters, you're gonna want to look up a software that's made for Mugen called V-Select Mugen right here. And yeah, basically you want to go to this link, go to this page, close some of this stuff out, and download latest version here. I already have V-Select installed, so I'm not gonna go through that process. Again, it's basic zip or whatever, and you want to see, and you want to put that software right here. You want to open up V-Select, open it up again, and basically, so you guys can basically get a gist. And bam, it basically has a mock-up version of what it's gonna be looking like, so nothing too crazy. You can see all like the characters and stuff if you and yeah, but first we're gonna actually get a character to install. So I don't know which character to do. I guess I don't know, like Koi from King of Fighters, because King of Fighters just got a new game. And we'll just look up Koi Mugen. I can spell it for you guys. My bad. M.U.G.E.N. And if you guys know what like style you guys like, like, because it has like different like anime styles and stuff. I'm just gonna look up this style called POTS or CVS style. We'll just look up that, and you can just go ahead and see where like this is like a YouTube video here, and we'll just go and watch the YouTube video. And most of these YouTube videos and stuff, they have like download links and stuff, so we'll just go to this guy's channel. Well, not his channel, we're actually gonna open this up in YouTube so we don't have to watch from this browser. So as you can see, it has a download link for us ready to go, and see, and it's from the Mugen Fighting Guild or whatever. And yeah, and at the bottom there usually is a download link if I can find it, because that's how like most of these are. There's usually like a download link, somewhere. Yeah, download link. It's a media file link, like a lot of stuff these days. And if there's not, just close it out and stuff, and it should be downloading. If I go and check my downloads, as we can see, yeah, I would save as, ask me where it wants to download, and I'll just save it. Bam, it's already finished downloading. Just let it wait a sec, and yeah, finished downloading. So what we can do is, go to our downloads. I'm just gonna move his zip file over here, and we're just basically gonna open it up. Now, if it's like this and doesn't have like a folder and stuff, what you can do is, I'm just gonna try out something new. Yeah, what you want to do is only if when you open it up and there's not necessarily, you see how like there's like a folder here, if it's not like that, that's super simple. So what you basically want to do is go to your characters folder and make a new one, make a new folder, and we're just gonna call this Cure, right? Cure, yeah. And basically once this folder is made, we're gonna go back, and basically all of the stuff that's like in his folder, we're just gonna put that in there. Yeah, just gonna put that in there, make sure he has all his files, all his needed files. And yeah, in that folder we're just gonna put all of this stuff, and we're gonna just drag it into that folder. And as you can see, all of the stuff is in here. You can go to this DEF file, and again, if you haven't done anything with Mugen and stuff, make sure you open like most of the things with Notepad, so you can see all of his like Mugen code and stuff is here. And basically that makes it a lot easier, because it's an easier way to install characters. And basically what you want to do is open up vSelect like we showed you, and if we go and right click or whatever, we're gonna go to insert, and basically it'll take us to our Mugen folder, and we're gonna go to characters, and we're gonna go to Koi, and it'll find his DEF file, which we've already confirmed because we already went and checked, make sure that's the DEF file. We're gonna open it up, and then bam, you can see what he'll look like in the game. His portrait here, if 2 players playing, what his portrait would look like. And yeah, that's what you want to do. And then after that, you just want to save. And if we go back to our Mugen, open that up. I hope it's not too loud for you guys, the Mugen. So in fact, let me lower my desktop audio. So yeah, now that we're here, we can go down to training, open, and there he is. Koi is here, the character we just installed. Yeah, and I didn't config like anything, so I'm gonna just go and config like my controls and stuff. So what I'm gonna do is actually I'm gonna close out my Mugen and grab my game controller over here. I'm gonna just plug it in real quick, so you guys can basically also get a tutorial on how or how you would go about installing, or not installing, but you know, using like your controller to play Mugen instead of like using like the keyboard, because you know, I personally don't like to play like, you know, my video games and stuff with like a keyboard. And basically what we're gonna do is go down to options, and we're just gonna go to input config, joystick config. Oh my bad. Yeah. Or what you could do is go to F1 and then F2, F1 again, and then up, down. It's all in your controller. Yeah. So up, down, left, right, and then after that you can just go ahead and, you know, configure all your other stuff, which I did really fast. Probably messed up something, but. And then yeah, now I'm using my controller. And also, once you finish using the controller, go down here and move it to save it, so you won't have to do that every single time you open up like your Mugen and stuff. And then you want to go down to training if you want to, you know, just test out your character real quick. I haven't got like any stages installed or anything, so. And yeah, as you can see, it's looking a whole heck of a lot better. It doesn't look ugly and stuff. So you have new life bars, you know, combo hit, stuff like that, looking, you know, real nice. So, you know, looking not as, you know, not as bland as it was before. And that's basically, once you do that, you're pretty much, you know, started like with your Mugen. But also, one other thing you gotta do is actually go ahead and install some stages, because you can't have a fighting game if you ain't got some cool stages. And yeah, adding in stages isn't that hard. It's just a little different, because there still hasn't been as streamlined of a way to add stages as there's characters. So I'm just gonna go ahead and install a Mugen stage from someone that I love. He makes really good stages. His name is Dark Valentine 1984. He makes some really cool stages, and I'm just gonna go ahead and, as you can see, makes a lot of cool stages. And I'm just gonna go ahead and download one. If you want to go ahead, he has his link and stuff, so you can go to like his website. And yeah, basically all his stages, all his videos, you can go watch like on his website and stuff. I'm just gonna, you know, find a stage that I think, you know, would be cool. And yeah, just go ahead, just find one, you know. Or, you know, if you want to just look up a stage, if you want like an anime stage, you look up anime stage. If you want like a Marvel stage, you know, look up Marvel stage. So this stage, I'm gonna see what this stage is about. See, you just click on it, and we'll just go ahead and download it, because you ain't got much to lose. So, you know, stage is a stage. I like to keep everything like in the same like Mugen folder. And as you can see, it's waiting up, you know, finish. Excuse me, downloading. And we can go back and go in. See, City Heights, the name of the stage we just got. And basically, what you want to do is make sure this doesn't need like a folder, like in particularly, because if you have like the folder and stuff like we did before, like with the characters and stuff, it can get like a little confusing. So we're not gonna do that. All we need is the files, which is the DEF file and the SFF file. And we're just gonna go, like I did, go into the stages, drag and drop it in, and as you can see, it's already in. And if your stage has music, you can go in and, you know, put whatever, you know, song it has in there. And now, after you do that, you want to go back, open up your Mugen, and you want to go to data and select. And what you want to do is you want to scroll all the way down where it has, if I can see here, stages. And basically you want to put stages, my bad, slash, and then, if I'm doing this right, I think I'm doing this right, because I don't know if, well, hold on, if the screenpack has a select. Yeah, my bad, guys. Basically, what you want to do is, my bad, guys, you don't want to forget like a little bit what I just said. Okay, so what you want to do, don't go your screen pack should have its own select. So basically what you want to do, you want to go to your screen pack folder, and after that they should have a part where it says, stages. If we scroll all the way down, which as you can see, has some stages over here. And basically what you can do is, from here, add a spot, because sometimes screen packs will just have like a bunch of like stages and stuff, in case like if you want to download these like specific stages, what you can do is like once it's downloaded, basically like the notepad file will already have it, but since we're adding like a new stage, we're just gonna put stages slash, wrong slash, yeah, so basically, yeah, slash, and then we're gonna, to make sure we get the right name, go down to stages, get the name of the DEF, rename it, Control C, and then again after that paste it in, so you make sure you have the right name, .def, and then we can go ahead and save that, and we're just gonna keep it open just in case we didn't do something right. Always make sure it's available for change. Actually, hold on, let me make sure my controller is plugged in so we can see it in its proper experience that it is. Now that our controller is plugged in, we can go ahead and open up Mugen again and make sure that Mugen's working, screenpack's working. Just gonna go down again, training, so you're not getting beat up or nothing, so you're just testing out stuff. And if we go, we can see our stage, the City Heights stage, which we just installed. And yeah, we can go ahead, and looks like it should be working now. And bam, we have a stage installed. So now, like, you won't have to like worry. That's how basically like you add characters, get a screen pack, and basically that's like essentially like it. I didn't do much, but if your stage is like looking like slightly like zoomed in, one thing like you can do and stuff is go ahead, exit out your Mugen. This is kind of just extra stuff. So basically after that you're done, but I'm just showing like something like a little bit extra, because like just in case you want to go and open up your Mugen CFG file, go to edit, fine. Again, you don't have to do this. This is all like advanced and stuff. You can go down to stage, fit, and as you can see, something too crazy. Now what you always want to do is, if you're having like borders on like the side, like on their screen pack and stuff, it's probably because your system fit down here is equal to 0. And yeah, so it may, so yeah, that's if you have like borders and stuff. But if you guys don't, if your stage is like looking like a little bit like stretched, what you want to do is change stage fit to 1, and then we're gonna go down, save, and now we're gonna open up our Mugen and go back to that stage and see if the proportions, because it looks like it was kind of zoomed in, but you don't have to do this, because not all stages will look zoomed in. But if you're like doing like an older, if you're like downloading like a lot of like older stages, you might run into like this issue. So I'm just gonna go ahead, open it back up, go down, oh no, not survival, we're gonna go down to training, pick Choi, and now as you guys can see, it is, the proportions of it look right. The stage doesn't look like it's awkwardly zoomed in or anything, and it actually looks pretty. So that's essentially what you want to do to like fix it, which that's only if like a few stages might have that issue. Not every stage will have that issue, but I know like a few like will have that issue. So if it does, you just want to change the stage fit So yeah, so that's how you get, you know, Mugen, get a screen pack, download characters, you know, stages and stuff. And as you can see, it's not that hard. And basically after that, you can just start adding whoever you want, whatever characters you want. And yeah, I feel like, you know, this tutorial was like pretty straightforward. So all you need to do is, you know, follow this tutorial. If you guys have like any more like questions and stuff, like, you know, feel free to like ask me, like, you know, like down below, like in the comments, because like Mugen has like a lot of like different like things to it, and sometimes it can be like difficult for like someone like, you know, like a beginner or something. But that's like essentially it and how to like get Mugen and stuff. I hope, you know, like this tutorial helped like a lot of you guys out. And yeah, that's essentially all you need to do. So, you know, please subscribe to the channel. Again, if this tutorial helped, you know, give me a like and stuff. And yeah, if again, like you guys, if like I said earlier, if you guys have, you know, any questions, let me know down in the comments. I won't be, you know, posting like links to get like a lot of this stuff below, because I already showed you guys like where to go, unless you guys can't find it and you specifically ask me or request me like down below in the comments, say like you need a link to either like the Mugen screen pack or reselect or stages and characters and stuff like that. So yeah, that's essentially how I get like Mugen and stuff, and I hope this tutorial helped you out. So yeah.